All right, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you joining the free tutorial I sent out. This is to get your funnel set up through system.io. So just to kind of do a quick checklist. You got the email, obviously, and then you got the link to the ebook. Hoping you dove through the ebook, uh, understood, to understand a little bit more about affiliate marketing, the ins and outs of it, and then also your understanding the niche that you're looking for, the niche. Because there's three different types of niches. The main ones, three top niches. There's multiple niches, but health, wealth, wealth, was it money, health, physical, what you take in for food, and then being physical. That's another one, and then also relationships is another big one between people. So those are the three biggest niches right now in the market. That's what a lot of people target into. But then when you take those, you can narrow it down from um, from a wealth perspective. You can make money online. That's a niche. You can also doing cryptocurrency. You can do investing, real estate, stuff like that. All these different types of niches that can narrow down. And you want to find out further and further who you want for that target market. Do you want stay-at-home moms? Do you want stay-at-home dad? It's just how you want to target that and who you think you could connect with the best when promoting whatever it is that you promote. So this is going to be a high level getting you set up with the funnel. So getting your account set up, that's what you should have done right now. Getting the system.io account set up. It's free, zero credit card, as I meant. You can get started. You get one funnel and one email campaign to rock. You get that for life if that's all you want, or all you need is one of those funnels for life. But then the next one, if you want another additional one, you would need another product that you want to sell, what have you. You'll have to then upgrade. That's just what it is. This is the funnel that I like. ClickFunnels and Aweber together, they work really great. It's just kind of a preference, really. I like this because it's free on the first round, and it's really user friendly to me as well. The other ones are really user friendly, but I just connected with this because the initial startup price, and then also the after price too, because I'm not scaled to the max where I need to, be at ClickFunnels, but that's all here and there. You can make that decision however you want. Obviously, well, you're in system.io. And if you want to continue with this, it's up to you. If you want to check out ClickFunnels, look at pricing and all that, that's all up to you. So let's get rocking here. So this is the screen that you'll come into here's your dashboard. Let's say that main dashboard. This is probably where you'll start off with. And then you got your contacts, and then you got funnels. And this is where we want to jump into right away, is getting this funnel. Today I'll be using the sample. I've already created this. But what you'll have is nothing here right now. This will be blank completely, and you'll want to just go to create. This pops up right here, and you'll just type in the name of whatever it is, that product you are promoting, however you want to label it, just so you know. And then you'd click on build an audience. That's all we're going to do, is build an audience with this to get people to come towards that funnel. And then you get an email list. And then with that email list, basically, then that campaign, you're going to have like multiple emails set up. So it keeps triggering and triggering day after day to send them a new email. In there, you'll have a promotion or whatever it is that you're looking to promote to your target market. So, and then down here, you'll just go to whatever currency that you're in. So I would go to US, but I'm not going to do that because that'll start up a new funnel. So I'm just going to click onto this one, and this is right where it starts off. It gives you the squeeze page and then the opt-in page. So this is the open main funnel page right here, where you want to, they're going to see they're going to see first, right? So you're going to have this page set up as the very first prompt in. Like if you have your link, your system.io link, and it's going to be in Facebook, or it's going to be wherever, that link, they're going to click on it, and it's going to take you to this first page right here, the squeeze page. And then that's where the information is going to be. So I'm going to select this one because this is what it's simple. They have a ton of and this is all included with the free version too. So you get multiple different templates and really easy, user friendly to go through. So we're going to select that one. You can name it whatever right here you want, and then this would be the link that I was mentioning. Like once this is all done, this is the link you will grab, and then you will put into wherever it is, if it's on your social media or wherever, so that they click the link and it brings them right to this page right here, and then they they go through it and say, hey, yes, I'm going to sign up, right? But yep, so that's the gist of it there. And now let's go to edit the page. This was actually really recently updated, which is nice because there was some different wording on that edit and this and that. They just had like a wand and stuff. It's not as user friendly, but you got used to it after a while. All right, so this is the main page. Now I'm just using. I'm going to show you a product that I'm going to use. That I just found it. That's all I really did. So it's not like it's anything I'm using right now. It's just something to utilize as a demonstration here. But what I'm doing is I found first of all, finding the product, right? If you don't want to find your product, a place to go to find products is Digistore 24. You apply there. Pretty much anybody gets accepted to go in there, and then they have a bunch of different products in there that you can promote. And there's Share a Sale, and then also there's ClickBank. Those are the three big ones. There's multiple other ones out there. I'm just giving you some examples right now. Home Doctor, this Home Doctor book that we got is in Digistore. Okay, so that's digistore24.com. That's where you can go and get the affiliate application at. And then this right here would be the book, and this is the home page right here, the Home Doctor. This is the product we're going to be selling today. So we're just going to set the funnel up just to kind of basically resemble it. That's the best thing you want to do. So when you have a product that you're selling, or you're not selling, but you're promoting, you want to try to match that pretty close. So if they click on it, right? If they click on you're promoting, the book, and then because when they get done with this, they go into this. Let's just say you had this as your background, and this is all set up like this. You go and they click on this, and then it takes them to the opt-in page, and it says thank you, blah blah blah. But then they go to the actual, and it takes them to the Home Doctor book. This right here or something like that. Then they're going to be like, well, what in the world? The schemes, the colors, everything's just not matching, right? So that you want to make it look like it's congruent or whatever, right? So simple, right? No, not simple. It just takes time. That's all it really does. It's not hard. It just takes a little time to get set up. So in the first one here, I'm going to go, and then the other resource I'm going to tell you right now too is Pexels, PEXELS.com. So let's see if we can. This is a great resource. It's free stock photos and videos that you can utilize. So take a look at that if you want to use some free video to go put on social media or put on your funnels or wherever it is that you're looking to do. This is a great tool to utilize. So here I'm gonna click here. So I just kind of hover over this. This gives the whole section right here. You can kind of see when you highlight different areas, you just kind of hover over it and it goes into that. When you hover over it, go click up in the top, and then right here we've got the gear, and then I'm going to scroll down, and I want to change this background image right here. So I already have an image that I already took from from Pexels. So I'm just going to click on it, and this is it. Yep, insert. And then one thing you want to make sure you do when you do this, it's not on repeat. You want to full width, and alrighty. And then the bottom, you want to stretch that out so it's the full page. Boom. So then otherwise it doesn't have that. It covers up the previous page or the previous image, their stock image that they have set up on there. Now, so this is all right. Now, this one works for me. I guess it's not like this is like an herbal medicine. That's why I picked it up in the background. So it's a doctor and herbal, and this is a practical medicine book. So I just kind of like try to get something that would get that feel of it. Nothing serious. Next thing we're going to do is we want to change this text, right? We're going to just want to kind of change this up a little bit so that way it matches technically a little bit to the home doctor. The other resource that I'm going to tell you right now is Chat GPT. So you can go in there. I've already preempted them. I just want to let you know that this, you can do this yourself. So like when you know your target audience and your niche and all that stuff, you can go in and like right here, I just said I would like your assistance in promoting a practical medicine book to Michelle. That's whatever a name. A busy and ambitious individual who has a couple of long-term health issues that are causing her issues. She has to rely on traditional medical establishments to provide prescriptions and treatment, but wants to live more with the country, blah, 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 right? So I just typed in some stuff that it would hone in on that. And then I also said, please draft 5 samples, headlines and subheadlines for my landing page. Boom. Now you have 5. You can go pick the best ones. I'm going to choose this one right here. I kind of have it set up already. I just want to try to make this go a little bit faster, but without having to take too much of your time, but yet give you some good information here as well. So we're just going to post it. Oop, there we go. Now I want to go back because I really wanted to keep Ultimate Practical Medicine Handbook. So right here, I just want to like highlight this, and then color. We're going to go boom, and boom. All right, so that kind of works. Close enough, I guess. Let's just see if we go back here, home doctor. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I might want to actually darken this up so it's blacker, so it's just darker writing, so it's not so faint. The faint of hearts, right? All righty. There we go again. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so take charge of your health. The Ultimate Practical Medicine Handbook. The other thing you're going to really want to make sure you do while you go through this as well, be sure you're clicking right down in the bottom left. You got monitor. So that's like the full view of somebody who's on their PC looking. And then you have, boom, this view right here. So right here, I'm going to probably want to adjust if I can. Yeah. There we go. See, you got to adjust. They don't always transfer. Sometimes it transfers over, and sometimes it doesn't. So you just want to make sure you're looking into that stuff. That way, it's even across, right? If you don't, you might miss out. And then one your phone's going to be the one that you want most importantly because that's where most people are looking. I'm going to probably say 98%, 99% of the people are actually looking from their phone. I would imagine. But let's go back here and work from this one because this is the one I enjoy working from the most because it's more visible. So here's the major headline. And then on here we have a sub headline: learn how to navigate health concerns independently. Okay, let's go back here. All right, I'm going to move this down. Can I just move it down like that? Boom, there we go. Pretty simple, huh? Just plug and play. It's really not that hard, honestly. Let me. It's just all, and this comes down to preference too. Right now, it's like, well, I want to move it here, move it there, and that's really what this comes down to at this moment. So let's see. We want to learn how to navigate health concerns. So do I just plug it in here? And then I delete that one. Okay, so I just click the trash can here. That's going to remove it. And are you sure you want to? You betcha. Alrighty, you betcha. Now, so right here, and learn navigate health concerns so independently. Now, if you go on this, you see how it's kind of transparent background color. You can click on here, and then right down here is the transparency of it, and you can make it more transparent, less transparent. You want it more white, just so like I kind of like that actually because that way you get the wording pops a little bit more, and you're not. Yeah, just because I don't want to darken everything up, but that way it doesn't overly show through. You can still see everything in the background. See, like I said, this is just preference. So now, but you don't want to get too caught up in this because sometimes they say that. Well, actually, they do say a lot of times it's the uglier the stuff converts better. Actually, if you spend way too much time and it looks so fancy, like sometimes that stuff doesn't even convert as well, which is unbelievable. They have the statistics of it, so I believe them. But then on here, if you got your corners, right? You can scroll down and be on the sidebar here, and you got your top left corner. So let's just say if I want this to be 15, then you see how it kind of curls out a little bit more up here versus over there. So then, oopsies, let's just get that 0 out of there. But, match them all the way around. Boom. There, now you got some round edges. And then this is right. Like I said, this all comes down to preference, margins, however you want this to be. Um, you can increase font size here. I like the font size the way it is actually. Um, it seems to be pretty decent. All right, so okay, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to edit the button. So this button is going to take you once they click this. It'll take them to the thank you page. So right now this is the opt-in, then there'll be a thank you, and then that'll be like thank you, and then after this one, because we'll have to actually send it. Let's do that actually quick too. Well, here, let's just edit this quick. Button text. Let's say, what do we want this to say? Get instant access. Get instant get. Oops. Watch. Instant. Wow. And then subtext. Yeah, here we go. Watch the free video. Watch the free video. You can, whatever you feel it is accurate. This is just quick and easy for you. I want to then, whoa, shrink that down a little bit just so it's not overtaking the get instant access. Boom, there we go. And then if you want to change the color of this, is there anything on here? I mean, it doesn't really. Just going back here, sorry to that blurred you. I just want to kind of look at buttons. Maybe since this is yellow, we'll do a yellow button, I guess. So let's go back here, and where is background color? If we go yellow, ooh, whoa, that's. If we just do solid, could do gradient, I guess, if you really wanted to. So I do this color, yellow. Oh, there we go. And then if we want to pick this color, because that was kind of a red, wasn't it? There we go. Yeah. Kind of matches, I guess, a little bit to that. Watch the blurries. Watch that. Sorry. That's more darker than it is in red. I'm sorry. We'll just leave it at this. You get the picture. You can just kind of hone it however you really want it to look. I don't like that. That's just bugging me. So like I said, this comes down to preference, really. So let's just go solid and make it yellow and make it more of a. There we go. Boom. There. And then if you really want, you can, mess around, with the button itself too, if you want to change text color, and on top of that, and rounded the corners out again. Maybe we just do 15 here again to match everything. The corners in the I don't think that matters anyways, but you get the picture, I think. And you can create a shadow, mid shadow, hard shadow, kind of like that. Boom, sets it apart. There. There we go. Now, like I said before, we want to do is we want to add in forms, form inputs. So we're going to do one right here, and then we'll put in one more. There we go. Now, this one is going to be select in type. We'll just say right up here, first name, so that the first one, just want first name and then email. That's all I ever go for. We're not collecting data. We also have to put privacy policy, and we'll go through that as well. So these are little things that you got to learn about, but takes time, right? So hopefully you guys are gaining some information from this. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let's see. Then this one will just be email. Bam. Alrighty. Bam. And then, oh, that's margin. Sorry, I didn't want that left. So if we want to bump that in to 70, and nope, no, 70. Yeah, just so it's not overly big. And then we can go back to this one, and then left and right 70. There. Just so it doesn't look too. And you can do the same thing here with, you can adjust everything. When it comes down to it, it just I don't want to get too nitpicky right now because this is just demonstrating, right? I'll probably say that multiple times. My apologies. Alrighty, so we've got this. It's all set up. Boom, boom, boom. All right, just save changes. Let's do. Oh, we'll take a look quick here and take charge. And then when you go into here, you look at this. It's like, okay, it looks good, looks good. And if you want to adjust margins everywhere, you just can't mess around with this as well. Let's see. So if you want the padding to be less, you just do the padding from the bottom. Boom. There we go, right? And there we go. And save changes. Go back here. Yeah, like what I said, that this is going to be, it's going to take you, get instant access. It's going to take you then to the thank you page, right? So this is what we have set up now. Preference, everything is different, right? So, and it changes based off of what product you are promoting. So save that. All right, let's jump and do the privacy policy. I mean, like I said, this is, you can kind of hone it more to your liking, however you see fit with every different product you're looking at. I just want to show you how easy it is to do. So we'll just leave it as this for now. I don't want to get too intricate with it. Here, let's click back out here. Now, privacy policy. Let's just hit text. Alrighty, so we have text here. I have. We'll just type in privacy policy, and then oops, God, darn it, huh? I'll do that. I want to down that because then I also want to on every website you have, you also want to put an affiliate disclaimer, just saying, hey, because if they click on it and somebody gets upset, I don't know, you just want to make a disclaimer. Hey, by the way, if you click on here and you happen to purchase something, we do get potentially a little percentage of what has been purchased, right? So that's what you want to make sure you put a disclaimer on your funnel. Now we have this, and I want to, let's see here. Oopsies. Okay, let's settings, and let's do the background here again too. And we want to click the white, and then make it transparent. Try to match that one up there as much as you can. You can go in and look at exactly the same numbers and see. Let's see. Yeah, that's fairly good enough for me right now. Just on this, I'm not going to get too crazy on it. Let's see. And come on. We'll bring that in too, so it matches. And then top, we'll give it a little buffer there. Just do the padding. This is in the blue section, so sometimes you don't, when you can't find stuff on the left and on the left side here, you might just be in the wrong one. So if it's orange, it's in the text spot, but then you want to highlight the blue and edit that to do the margins and stuff like that. It can be a little intricate. If you're not used to it, it takes a little time. Then let's see, let's do 15 here again, right? On everything, just to make it match. Alrighty. Yeah. We can just, if we want to, probably font size this down a little bit. Don't need that to be overwhelmingly big. Just so it's there. All right. Hit save. Excuse me. Let's double check and see what this looks like. Alrighty. Yep. Probably look into this. Maybe bring the font size down a little bit on this one. Oop, not that much. There we go. For the most part, yeah. Looks good. Yeah, just so we have that. Take charge of your health. Okay, save changes, and then we'll go back to here. Marion always save changes. Now we have this all set up, and then what we'll do with this privacy policy, we basically set up a link. So here, I'll just jump out of here. We'll hit this exit. This brings us back to the main page of the funnel, of the main setup page, funnel list here. So then here's where we have our thank you page. And then this is our opt-in squeeze in page up here. But what we're going to do here is we're going to create a step, and we're going to call this privacy policy. Let's see. And then they have like all this wonderful stuff down here. You can just see we're just going to click an info page. That's all this is. There's a thank you, order form, upsells, blah, 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 opt in. But we're just going to do an information page because that's all this is, an additional information. And so then obviously they know what you're going for already. So I'm going to take this pretty simple, straightforward privacy policy and then edit the page. Now we have it all set up. I'm just going to leave it at this for now. But what I advise you to do is you can go into, you can go in Google, you can type in affiliate marketer privacy policies. You're going to want to get one that they have free ones out there you can get. I'm not going to say this is legal advice or anything like that, but you want to put one on there just to say, hey, we are collecting your name and your email. So when you go in, there's a lot of places that have some free ones that you can utilize, and then you can just download them and then copy and paste them in here when you want. So, and then you can auto put your information in there all the time. So like if your email, your website, what have you, that way you're all set up and you're just copying and pasting it. And every time it's set up for it like that. But like I said, I'm just, for this purposes, I'm not going to go through this. I'm just going to leave this as is, privacy policy. And then we'll go back. Any changes made, save changes, because I always want to save changes. Go back. And then now what we do here is what we're going to do is we're going to hit this link. So that copies the link, copy to clipboard. We go back to the squeeze page here, edit, and then we just go down into here, highlight that, link it, and then you just push in the URL. And then that's so when they go on there and when it's the actual website, they click on that and it takes them to another page. So what you want to do though, I like to do this is open it in a new window because you don't want them to take away from this, right? So that way that leaves that up. You don't want to ever be taken away from that page that you're trying them to focus on, right? That's the main big takeaway out of that. So always opt into a new page or pop into a new page. So we'll hit save. And then if we do preview, let's see how that works. Preview, here it is, la la la, type in that, la la la. But then if we hover over there, you see that. And then privacy policy, it took us to a new page. Still got this page right there in a new tab, so we're not going too far away from it. Works pretty good, right? Alrighty. Yep. Now, I think it's time we set up our thank you page. All right, now let's do the thank you page. So we got the squeeze page set up, and then we have the privacy policy connected to that. Oh, one thing I want to do quick here. Let's go actually back into the edit page. And if you want to do this, you can hit save, and this will create a block, and we can just say privacy policy sample. Um, you want to create a master block. All right. So, and what this block is going to do is it's going to have the privacy policy and it's going to have us all set up so you don't have to keep doing it over and over and setting it up. It's going to be linked and everything else. It just puts it right at the bottom again, how you have it before. So you just hit create, and then now that's saved. So then when we go into the opt-in page or the thank you page, I'm sorry, and go thank you. And once again, tons and tons of thank you pages here. You can all these different. Yeah, you can get all this for free too on your free version. You know, so you can only, like I said, you get one funnel and a campaign email campaign set up. So, but it's free. This is why I like this one. It's very user friendly and it's very easy to use, and I just like it. I don't know. The price is good too when you jump up to into the actual purchased version. So let's go to select. And here we are. Now let's just go to edit page. I'm choosing just a random one here. This one's good enough for me. So let's see, background. Now here we're going to want to do this again. Edit. Go to the gear like I just did up there. Go to the gear, background, image. Your image, we're going to choose the same one. We want to keep it consistent, right? And boom. Whoa. All right. Display image. There we go. Content width. Full page. Boom. All right. It looks good. Looks good. I'm going to get rid of this check mark. I don't know if I like that in there. Delete that. Thank you for registering. Now, what I said, like I did before, I used Chat GPT to prompt up my header and subheader for my opt-in page. So I just said, hey, Chat GPT, blah, blah, blah. Let's provide me with some 5 versions of opt-in, a header and a subheader into that. So you could Google that, and you could kind of find them. You can take class. You can get some. There's an additional video you can go to. A group that I'm part of as well. It's a 15-day challenge, and they go through copyright and all that stuff, and it's in a lot more detail. And so if you're interested, that's a $7. I'll include that. I think I include that in on the email as well. But a $7 just for a 15-day challenge, and it talks about copyright, and it gets more into your niche and all that. I always call it a niche, but your niche, and it just helps build out your business. This is just giving you a simple how to build the funnel, start to finish, and get you running. next step would be to get more background on the business building in itself and how everything's connected and going through social media and whatnot. But anywho, I had ChatGPT run a few different versions, and I'm just gonna just use this for the sake right here, just so it's easy. Gratitude and excitement, your path to. Um, all right, so now what we want to do is, let's see, let's go into row settings, and then we'll just want to bump it in. Where do we think? Like that, maybe 189. Let's just say 200 on the left, 200 on the right. Oh, as far as it goes. All right, yeah. And then bring down the top a little bit. Well, okay. That works, I guess. Background white. There we go. And do that again. There we go. And then we'll just, if we want corners at 15. I don't know if I have to do this for every single one since it's just a demo, but just want to give you guys the best I can right here for opportunity to show you, keep them congruent and everything, because we did 15 on every single one. And then fonts, you can mess around with your font if you want smaller, larger. Gratitude and excitement, your path to well-being. Let's see down here. Do we want to yeah, what the heck? Let's kind of, run that same kind of reddish with it. I could go back if you wanted to. Really, I'm not going to do that right now. But what you can do is when you do the red, you can, when you look at this, you can go to this number right here, and you can copy the exact one on the other page, on the opt-in page. Copy that exact code right there, and then come back here, paste it here, so you have the exact same color. So it's if you're fairly close, no one's going to tell the difference, I guess. But you might know, and it might bug you. I don't know. I'm kind of that way. If it was my final project, I probably would, just to kind of keep it similar. And then let's see here. Now that I'm going to go and I'm going to grab my where is that? Here we go. The subheading and the space, and I'm going to highlight that. I want that black. There we go. Just and then maybe bold it here. Is that? Or do we just up the size a little bit? Line height. Yeah, so I mean, this is the stuff where it kind of gets a little finicky, and you just want to play around with it to see how you can make it match. All right, holy cheese heads here. Actually, what I want to do, let me see something here. If I do this, all right, let me see. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to go background color. Let's just go 100% transparent. Take this. Let me see how this works. And then do this white. Yeah. Okay, I like that better. Then we have, top settings. Let's do 75 maybe out. Did that work? 75 out. So it doesn't look so. There we go. So it doesn't look so squished, I guess, huh? There we go. 75. Alrighty, 75. I'm alive. Then we got this. We're thrilled to join you in this journey towards mastering practical medicine. Uncover. If you like that, if you want to keep. Um, and then now just play around with the how you want your text to look. Your fonts. But gratitude and excitement, and if you want to underline that or something, I don't know, but yay, right? Gratitude and excitement. Your path to self-reliance and well-being begins now. And then we have so this is where we're going to put when you go to in this scenario is Digistore. I went to digistore24.com that I got this home doctor. So we'll go here. This is the Digistore. This is my right here, and this is actually give you 75% commissions. That's really good, especially for a physical. I mean, they have a digital copy, but also a physical copy, so it's the same price for each one. But all you do is you go here, you copy this. It says click copy to clipboard. We go back, and then we go into settings on this guy here, and then open URL, and we're gonna open that guy. So when they click on it, it's going to go right to that. So that's the video, and it takes them to the sales page then of it. Alrighty. Then we can just say, let's see, what do we want to say here for the button? Get access to the world's most comprehensive medicine. Let's see. Where's the text? Access. Boom. And then like I said, I'm not going to do that right now either because I'm just doing this for a quick demonstration, but you can start doing the corners and everything if you want to keep everything congruent, right? And then, do we just add in, what we could do here is, did that add in nicely here? And then that'll be 75 here. 75 on a live. There we go. Boom. Now, then we can just say, we can do bullet. How about this? Let's put bullets here and then an image over here. Bam. Look at that. And so I already went in here and I went and saved this picture. Just right click, save image as, save it to your computer. Then you go and you just go and take remove background. You can do that in Canva if you have Canva, or if you can just do that right on Google too. You can remove background. Sometimes it works good. Sometimes it doesn't work the greatest, but yeah. So let's see. Image file, your images, and we have that guy right there. Background removed. Fantastic. What we should do here too quick is do the background to get this congruent. Is that pretty close? It's fairly close. A little off, but right. Kind of, you get where I'm going with this though. And then right here we can just you can go on. What I would do is like what's in this book, a little bit what's in this book. Oh yeah, let's put a little. Can we get some text down here? Same concept here. $75 again. Background just got to match. You can do these different ways. You can mess around with it however you want. I'm just doing this quick, but oops, why did that do that? It didn't save it the way I had it. Alrighty, let's go back in here. Transparency, oh, white, and then transparent. There we go. And then we can just say, here's just a. Here's just a small glimpse of what's inside. And then we can go into the book here, into your home page, and we just take some top, how to recognize a heart attack and what to do next. Take these key points and plug them in there. That way, just give them a little bit of information, like what they can expect, and you can boom, what to do next, right? Let's see, what did this one say up here? The only 4 antibiotics, right? The only 4 antibiotics. Oh my goodness, antibiotics. I should just copy and paste that. And then, and then what happens when you take expired medications? And you can just keep going on and. Oops. I mean, you can put it. I don't know how wide you don't want to go like a complete page, but then maybe a little bit after each of these, put a little snippet of how to recognize a heart attack and what to do next. If you want to just take a little more pieces out of there, if it's up to you. But oops, wrong page. There we go. Now, boom, boom, a little bit, and then, but add in another. Let's see. Oh, not down there. So if I go to why am I not finding that? I just had button. Why? There. Wow. There we go. Wowzers! I tell you. And then once again, you'll want to just minutia around this guy and make it fit the same as it up there. Make it flow, And then we do 75 again, 75 and 75, and so then you're gonna because you want another button at the very bottom. See, they kind of if you're drawing them down here, you got yay, thank you, whatever, and then go to this. This is, if they don't want to click on it right away, they're going to get an email. We're going to have to send them an email, so we're going to have this stuff sent as well on top of it, some of this information in case they don't opt into this right now and go do it. So now they have their email and they're going to get some information, and then we're going to give them another opportunity to do that. But give them some data, go through it, make it look pretty. Another button set up. Now you're going to want to set this button up exactly the same as the previous one where, oopsies. This will just be open URL again, and you'll put in the, the same copied and the same URL. So it's going to take them to the same spot as that one up there. Just in case if they don't jump into this one, then they have it down here, but we want to make this look like that one up there. You're gonna fine tune this and make it all look good. And then when we go now, I remember we saved in the previous one where we did the privacy policy and then the affiliate disclosure down there. We saved that blocks. This is where you go up in here, elements. The elements is where we're doing all the editing. Then you go to blocks, and then I go to my blocks and privacy policy sample. Boom. See, look at that. Just pops it in there for you. Then you adjust it to your liking, and this should be all. See, it's got it all set up in there already for your policy, and so everything's good to go there. That makes it pretty simple. Just keep, and then that saves for everything too. So if you made more pages, it simple as that. Boom, boom, boom. You can save other blocks as well, but that's little tip I wanted to provide you there. Now, so this is the layout. Obviously, you're going to make this one look a little prettier than this. So this is the thank you page, gratitude and excitement. But let's just kind of jump back here then. All right. So what happens is squeeze page, right? This is the opt-in page. This is the one you'll grab this link right here for this one, and you put this in once again into your TikTok, into your Instagram, wherever it is that you want it to people to look at it. It could be even in Pinterest, wherever you're looking. Put the link in there, and then they're going to see when they click on that link within that, they're going to see, obviously this is the first page they'll see. They'll be taken to that, and then take charge of your health. I want that, right? So then they'll fill out their name and their email, and then they hit get instant access, and then the next step it takes you to, and then it'll take them to the thank you page for entering their information, and then all that's going to be set up, and then it pops them up to the thank you page that we just did. And then they can go from there. Once they get this, oops, did I click the wrong one? No, I didn't click on thank you page. So now, so then once they enter that and it takes them there, takes them to this, then they can read about it. Then they have the option to go here and look at it. Look at the sales page of the home doctor. And if they don't, I don't know yet, then they'll go down here and they'll say, how to recognize a heart attack, how to be, live off the grid and blah, 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 right? Whatever you want to get, you can use ChatGPT to get creative, but keep it personal. Don't feel like it's like out of, don't let ChatGPT just spit out a bunch of junk and then you just paste it in there because you want to have personal touch to it too. You don't want they don't want this to, you can tell too, right? If somebody's just putting a bunch of stuff together and it doesn't feel like it's got some type of feeling put into it. It feels like a robot did it. You don't want that. Then this will then, after that, they'll click on that and it'll take them to this page, and then they can read through this, go through it all, and then boom, 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 right? Well, now on top of that, after they did that on the other one, there's also an email that's sent. So this is where we're going to go. So this is all set up, privacy policy set up, everything set up together. Now we go to emails, we go to campaigns. And this is where you're going to want to just create I'm going to call it sample again. You call it whatever you want, keep it consistent. And then we're going to go in here. Oops, doesn't look like this is empty. So this is where you're going to go and you're going to create your email campaign. So this first one was going to get sent automatically right after they opt in with the email and everything. So they're going to get taken to the thank you page, and then they have a chance to go look at the product after that by clicking the button, or they're going to get this email because if they exit out of that, they're still getting something. This is the golden ticket right here. This is why you want their email, so you can send them consistently. And then down the line, if you got like 30, 40 emails in, you can still, if you have other products you want to say, hey, this, we believe this could help you out too, this one, and you could promote that one to them as well. And so they're clicking through that opportunity to upsell them to something else. So we'll call this sample again. Save. Now, once again, I went ahead and I asked ChatGPT to create a bunch of emails for me just so I do that a lot, and then I just fine tune them, and then I put in my personal touch on them too, because I don't want it to sound like some robots kind of like spitting stuff out, right? ChatGPT is free. The free version is the only thing different between the free and the paid version. The paid version, you don't ever have to wait. So like if there's a backlog of people on there, ChatGPT, sometimes you can't get in. I've had that happen. Don't have it happen too much, really. But holy cheeseheads, right? No, but so I don't pay for it. That's at anybody's discretion. Do what you want. Like getting the blue check on Twitter. Well, now it's X, right? so, so what we'll do here, quick. I'll just formulate a quick email. Subject: real life heroics. I don't know. This is the bam. I just had. Okay, so I did this quick just for a quick email. I don't even really know what it says. I just copied and pasted. If I really was going to be promoting this one, I would. It does have some really good commissions though off of it, so maybe I might consider it. But anyways, now looking at this, you're going to want to make sure that this doesn't stay there because you can utilize these down here so that it plugs in their first name when it responds to them. If you want, you don't have to. That's your discretion, but make sure you delete that whole thing. And then what you got to notice though too is if you leave it red, it'll the it'll stay red. So the font will stay red. So you just go up here and change it to black to match the other colors. And then your name, you can type in whatever you want there. And oh, this is my affiliate disclaimer is already in the bottom here. You'll put that in the settings. Once again, there's more details on the setting backends and stuff like that. If you were to join that 7-day program, um, I'm just right now kind of going through to set this up for the basics and then getting that situated for you so you can get it up and running. You don't have, you can just write an email. You can just, you go in the settings. It's not hard. It's in email settings, but then, or you can just paste it at the bottom, either one you want to do. Let's see here. So we'll leave it at that for now. Like I said, do more. You want to copy probably some content from the home doctor, try to make it work together and, entice him and blah, blah, and put another link in here back to your sales page, right? Just to get them in, make sure that they go back. Have you seen it one more time? The home doctor book, highlight it and then hit the link button there. And we can take this again, copied it, and then, and there it is. So now it's linked to that. So when you get the email, if they click on that, click here, and then it'll take them back to that page if they haven't done it yet. And if they have, then they'll opt out of it. They won't care. But now, let's see here. You want to make sure you publish it. So save and publish. So it's going to send in 0 days. Now we got okay. So we're going to activate it. It's not going to send up to anything right now because we don't have that set up yet. So here's the other thing. We have to go back into the funnel. Oop, did I not save it? Save changes. Funnels. Okay, confirm. Yep. It's just saying yes. So we want to go back into the funnel, the sample funnel here again, and we have to go to automation. So we haven't set it up one. So now we go to add rule, and it says funnel step form subscribed. That's what we're going to want to click on. So now we got that. So you click on that then, and we go to add action. Now, so if you want to, so if we go back, so now we have this set. So we have this set up. Click here, add action. Now we're going to add a. You can add a tag. So a tag that basically tags that person to whatever email subscriber they're part of. So this is, you can have all you want, but we're going to do subscribe to campaign. So that's what I want, that action. And we'll do this to, we're going to connect it then. So these are my other ones, but we're going to connect it to the sample. So that's the campaign we're going to connect it to. So basically this action happens once they opt in, they get into this email, they're going to get into this sample, and then that first email that we had set up is going to go, right? So we save the rule. So we have this email, real life heroics. It's just, there's no email after this one. So we don't, when we add another email, when you add another email in here, then you'll choose this right here, and then you'll have it choose, and this will pop up because that'll be an option in there already. And you'll just go here, and then you'll select this title to right here, this subject. So then you'll hit 1 day after. So this is you want days, but then you'll want 1 day after this email, right? So this is an example when you set up the second. Here, let's just do that. How about that? So exit, confirm. So let's just create another one quick. Day 2. I don't know. Save, and then tra la la. Okay. Save and publish. And then here's where you'll see real life heroics. And then you'll do 1 day. Yeah, not 10. 1 day. It activates it. Excuse me. Save and exit. There. So now you have those emails set up. So this one is all set up to take off right after the opt-in happens. So we want to go into contacts and then tags. That's why. So this is where you create a tag in order to, if you have multiple different, you're not going to have multiple different ones. You're going to just have the one right now. But when you'll have the one funnel right now, right? The one campaign. This is where you want to create a tag. So like where you see this person has opted into. If you have different, I have a wealth mindset mastery challenge. Then I have an ebook, affiliate marketing ebook, 2 different types of funnels that I have campaigns set up. That's why I have them tagged, right? So that way I know which one they come in on. So I would set this one up as sample so that I know that came in through the sample home doctor page, right? That way I can track them. And then when you go into your contacts, you can separate based off of tags. That's basically what that's all for, just to kind of separate those from different funnels. Otherwise, you get a list of contacts. You just get this bunch of contacts, and you don't want to be sending a bunch of blasted emails to people that don't have anything to do with, wealth mindset, and it's for the home doctor book or whatever. If you got these 2 different niches you're working, so you want to keep that in mind. But right away, you're not going to really have you're not going to need a tag, because the fact that you're going to be just having the one campaign, and they're all going to be coming in for whatever it is that one niche is. And then, as I said, if you subscribe and you upgrade and you want to create another campaign, that's when you're going to start tagging, so you know where they're coming in, so you can differentiate that. But that, in the nutshell, is it. I hope you got a lot out of this. This is a long. I put in some time here and try to edit this down as much as possible to keep it from overlapping too long. But it does take a little while and you want to hone this in and get everything put together. And obviously, just kind of working with the tool a little bit to get everything kind of match. And that's the biggest part. I mean, that's the hardest and longest part is getting that content just to look right. Otherwise, it's pretty simple. It just takes time to get the tools set up, and then you're ready to rock and roll. Like I said, if you have any interest, you go through this, you set this up, you're going, and now you're posting to TikTok, whatever it is. You found your niche. You went through whatever it was. You could went ClickBank, wherever it was, Digistore 24, and you find a product that you want to promote, and you feel awesome about it. It gives you good commissions. I would look for something that's got 30% or more commissions at least. That's high, and then it also has high ticketed items after that, and you're connected to that through, as I described in my ebook, is you're connected through through their cookies, right? So that you're always going back, which is great. If you want to get more in depth, I highly advise the $7 for 15-day challenge. It'll set you up. I got the link below here as well, and I know I've sent it through the email. If you're part of my email campaign, my list, so you just grab it, look into it. It's 30-day money back guarantee. You can't lose it. If you, after 15 days, after 30 days, and you don't think that $7, that one you can replace a cup of coffee, doesn't fit for you, get your money back. You still get all the knowledge that you learned out of it, which is great. But I showed you how to set up a funnel campaign here, an email campaign, and then you can learn a little bit more. So my advice: take it. 15-day challenge. It's worth it. You get an advisor to walk you through, and you build a blueprint. Your not a blueprint, but your roadmap of how you want your business to look. It sets you up for success. It does. Highly advise it. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, share, like this, love it, and hope it helps you out. And hopes obviously it doesn't just have to be for affiliate marketing. This can be for brick and mortar. A lot of brick and mortar places have funnels. Think about Apple. They have funnels, right? They do. That you buy a product and now everyone just gets hooked because they're like connected. They're connected now. Everyone's got you get the phone, then you get the Mac, and then you get the tablet, and then you get the Apple TV, and then you got the music, and then you got the headphones. It's just a funnel, and now you're just subscribing. You're locked in. A lot of people do it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like, share this, and throw some messages down there if you got any questions, and reach out to my email. Happy to answer anything you got for questions. Thank you so much.